6 years from there to here. From struggling to manifest, to mastering awareness. Right. I'm here. I still can't believe that I'm even here. Even up to a year ago, I never thought I would reach this level. What is here? How do I even describe it? It's not that I think I have mastered all this, but it's just that I don't see anything as real anymore. Nothing is real, it's all an illusion. It's a game and I almost feel high just from living and being. Buckle up. This could be long. If you have ever watched one of my videos, you know that I talk a lot. Let's rewind back, actually. Before we go there, I only make the video because I was looking to speak to others who had hit the same level I had hit. But instead of that happening, I just had many people asking me questions about it. Then I was tagged in a post in this group. So, here I am. Anyhow, 6 years ago, I'd been trying out good old law of attraction for maybe 10 years or more and gotten nowhere. My best friend told me to write a list of qualities I wanted in my perfect partner, put it in the bottom of my drawer and forget about it. She said, go for gold, because even if you got half of the list, that would be pretty good, right? I went for gold. I filled an entire A4 page back and front with everything I could possibly think of. I honestly thought it was joke. Well, 6 months later some dude walked into my life and he was 99% of that list. Problem was, I thought he was too good to be true and that I wasn't good enough for him and, well, you know, pushed him away with my bad self-concept. I'm sure you have heard this story before. I now refer to him as my Build-A-Bear, 'cause that's what I did. I've had pretty good intuition all my life and I just knew, I could feel it in my bones, that's an Aussie reference, that this was my guy. I couldn't wrap my head around why if it was meant to be then it wasn't happening. So I went searching for the answer and boom, introduced to law of assumption. Okay, I am not going to bore you with the details, but I struggled for literally years and years. I got a few earlier wins earlier on, but then everything stopped. I tried to replicate what I did to get those first things, thinking it was the technique and not just me that had the power, but I couldn't do it, and the more I tried, the worse it got. I obsessed over this shit for literally years and years. Hello autism. Watched 1000s of videos from every creator and still felt like I'm missing something and couldn't achieve that consistent success. I was in information overload for a long time and nothing was happening during that period. As the years went by, things got a little more consistent, but I used to see these other people tell stories where they just suddenly understood the law, and their whole lives changed, and it always left me in this place of, I am still missing something. Fast forward to, in the last maybe 18 months or so, I knew if I wanted to manifest something, I could do it, but here's the thing, I would have to brute force it by locking in, meaning affirming every fucking day for up to a month, depending on what it was. I am in my 40s. I am not manifesting free coffee over here. I am manifesting houses, cars, and lump sums of money. But when it came to the partner, no amount of affirming was going to do shit. I could bring him with affirming but not keep him. Yep, the same story you hear everywhere. I even tried working on self-concept and all that shit, but nothing was sticking. I just got to this stage of, I don't want to have to do shit for every single thing I want. There has to be an easier way. Neville literally says, it's effortless, and I knew I had manifested loads of things that I didn't care about without any effort. So, I went looking for the answer. It didn't happen overnight, but I will say that over a period of about 3 months at the start of this year, everything changed. What changed? I discovered the I am. Awareness. Like I always knew about it, but not really knew about it. There's conceptually getting it, then there is experiencing it firsthand. I did a lot of research into non-duality. The defining point was when I had one single moment a while back. I was floating in the bath. I didn't do it on purpose, I wasn't intending on doing it, I did it by accident. But I become one with everything. I mean, I felt like I was the I am. I could feel my entire reality. It's very difficult to put it into words. It felt like I was this giant ball of love and energy. Like I knew that everything was me, but this was just like another level. Everything was me. The entire world was just me. There is no separation. From that moment on, everything changed. I now walk through my day knowing that everything is literally just me. There is no fear. There is no worry. Everything just flows to me. Yet, this is bit that people still ask me about, so what do you do? How do you manifest things? That's the thing. I dropped everything. I finally understood that there is nothing to get, nothing to do, nothing, just be, just exist as awareness. As awareness, I am already everything. Why would I need to do anything to get something I already have? I am fulfillment itself. I am the source of that fulfillment. What is the outside world? It's just a mirror. So if I am fulfilled, then the mirror has to show me fulfillment. Yet, I am still getting people asking, but how you do? Do you get specific desires by just being? I don't get it. Well, this is my answer. Do you believe your desires are meant for you? Think about it. Who gives you the desire? Where does it come from? It comes from within, right? God gives you your desires. So, it's crazy to think, but what if everything we want is because we were meant to have it? And by going back to pure awareness, all you doing is removing all limitations the human self puts in place, and everything that was meant to be yours just flows in. Because that's what is happening. By going back to source, I removed all the resistance, removing any form of separation. I become one with my desires because they were me. So here I am. Finally, after 6 years, I am sitting in my I am, which is just pure love. And yes, before I get comments asking about this, literally 1 hour after the bath experience, my partner started blowing up my phone and saying things he never said in 4 years. If I can do it, so can all you. Sometimes it just takes time. Okay, not time, awareness, haha. Much love to you all. It's your turn soon. Everyone levels up eventually.